Intended, but do you feel the same? Lovers, late at night, I will be right here too. Out of sight, love is under.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Imani P from the DMV. You know where I'm at, you know where I be, and welcome to my channel imaniversus, where I talk about music, culture, and more. Wow, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back and I'm better. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about Burna Boy ripping off Black American artists, all while I'm doing my hair and makeup. And yes, my friends are in town. They will make appearances in the background. Ignore them, look at them, I don't care. Alright, let's get started. So as you see here, I'm doing my edges. I'm just playing. Okay, so first we gotta get through the formalities, because some people don't know who Burna Boy is, and that's why I feel like this comment was made.
I'd rather we just skip the formalities,
because you don't know who Burna Boy is. But anyway, Burna Boy, also known, his real name, as Imani Ogulu, is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and producer. He was popular from his song Like to Party that came out in 2012 from his debut album Life, which dropped in 2013. Yup, he's been around since forever and y'all just discovered him. Anyway, let me just keep moving on because I'm about to rant. Hold on a second. In 2017, he signed with Bad Habit / Atlanta Records, and his third album, Outside, which dropped in 2018, was a major label debut. You hear that? He's been around forever. Okay, let's keep going. So, from my personal experience about Burna Boy, I knew about Burna Boy. I went to Howard University, y'all. And I knew about Burna Boy just from people playing his music during around that time. But I also feel like I really personally got into him when his album African Giant dropped in 2019. Love the album, been loving him since. Alright, so that's my personal experience with Burna Boy. Let's get into the topic at hand. So I did get this topic from the YouTuber Queen Chama. I like her stuff. I watch her videos all the time, and yeah, she's from Philly. You know, I'm not from Philly, but you know, I spend my summers up there. I know those people. But anyway, so check out her channel. But basically last week, there were a lot of people, I guess there were Black Americans, mad because they said Burna Boy is only popular because he samples Black American music, and I want y'all to stop. I just want y'all to stop. As you can see, Burna Boy has been popular from the little bit of background I just told you. That's not even everything, but I just want y'all to familiarize with yourselves with Burna Boy. I just wanted to show y'all who Burna Boy was. Yes, everybody, I feel like the rest of the public, aka maybe Americans, maybe know who Burna Boy is because of his song Last that dropped in 2022, which sampled Tony Braxton's He Wasn't Man Enough for Me. I understand that you guys just discovered who Burna Boy is, but that wasn't his first popular song, and it's not going to be his last popular song. Now, I'm going to run through some songs, not a lot, maybe like 3 examples, where he does sample Black American music and the year they came out. Now, there are only just 3 examples, but I'm going to show you guys also my sources as I talk about it, of what music Burna Boy samples a lot versus what he doesn't sample a lot, which is Black American music. He doesn't sample a lot. But anyway, let me just explain it to you. So in 2022, he dropped Last. That was a Tony Braxton sample. Recently, he dropped a song called Top of the World. That samples Brandy featuring Mace, Sitting on Top of the World, you know. He has sampled Michael Jackson in 2020. That was 3 years ago. That was his most recent sample, y'all. 3 years ago, other than the last 2. For his song Monsters featuring Chris Martin. There are a few more examples I want to say, but when I was looking and researching who Burna Boy samples, he samples Fela Kuti. Who is Fela Kuti, y'all? Let me tell you. Fela Kuti is a Nigerian singer. He's a band leader. He's a producer. He's an activist. He samples him, from what I saw from my research, the most. That must have been someone he probably listened to growing up or something. I have no idea. I don't know who he is, but that's who he samples. Not Black American music. Yes, he samples Black American music, but that's the man that I would say if someone was like, Burna Boy always sampling Fela Kuti, da-da-da. I wouldn't deny it, but yeah, he do. And he did get popular off Fela Kuti. What's up with that, you know? That's the argument that I would like to hear, because it actually makes sense. He also samples reggae and dancehall songs, but that's not a lot as well. It's mostly just Nigerian artists or just different artists from Africa that he samples, drums and beats and everything. But I just want y'all to stop trying to have diaspora wars. You know what I mean by diaspora wars? Like, we go online and people talk down about Black Americans, or people talk bad about Africans, or Caribbean people are like, oh, y'all need to know where y'all come from, to Americans, even though Black people in the Caribbean are not from the islands. They're actually from Africa that were brought there through slavery. So I would say the same thing to you. But anyway, y'all, I'm American and I'm Caribbean too, so don't be coming after me. But just as a person coming from that background, when I see the diaspora wars and people trying to like talk about things, this topic was kind of annoying for me to see, because you're talking about things you don't know about. You obviously have not heard about Burna Boy until last year, and you made this assumption. Burna Boy has been an artist making music for like 10 years at this point. I mean, probably less than that, but you know what I mean? He's been around for a long time. And it's just kind of how I mentioned in the Janelle Monáe video, is you guys just prove more that you don't follow these people's careers and you don't know them. And that's okay. But if you don't know artists that well, you don't follow their career, don't say too much about them. I'll give you an example. You know whose career I don't really follow or know much about? Lil Baby. He's a rapper and songwriter from Atlanta, Georgia. Do you see me talking about him making assumptions about his life and his music and stuff? No, because I don't follow his career and I don't know him. So I would like for other people to try doing the same. It's okay to have opinions and stuff, but don't be mad when your opinion gets ripped through because you don't know enough. You know what I mean? And I'd rather not speak about things I don't know enough about. That's just personally for me, because I'm not trying to get ripped through by people, you know what I mean? People are ruthless online. I also want to make a point of what samples and music do. You're supposed to sample songs. It's paying homage to that artist or to that band or that producer. Like, that's what music is all about. Sampling and like showing what you could do with like an old song. Yes, you're supposed to make your own stuff too, but I love a good sample, and I feel like Burna Boy has used samples well in the past. Last wasn't my favorite sample he used, but in the past with samples I've heard him from dancehall songs to reggae songs to American songs. He has used them pretty well, and I think he's just doing what any artist would do. You know, they listen to a song growing up, they have an idea, they make some lyrics, they put it all together with their producer and their songwriter or whatever, and they go perform and they make money. It's all a part of artistry. And it's not like he only gets by his samples. Burna Boy has songs without samples too that gets by. I just feel like this whole conversation is just a big diaspora war. And you know what? The white folks are always going to win, because y'all always going to argue about dumb stuff like this. I also want to point out too, I do understand where Black Americans come from. I'm a Black American. I'm of Caribbean descent. You know? Of African descent, after Caribbean descent, you know, if I go way back. But anyway, but I do understand how Black Americans and like myself feel when you look online, everybody's stealing from us. Every 5 seconds, a dance, a hairstyle, or hair products like the Miel oil. Everybody's stealing from us. So I do understand the sentiment of that person made in that Clubhouse video where they talked about Burna Boy taking from Black Americans. That's why he's popular. But that's not the case here, y'all. There's other like fights that we can have about people taken from Black Americans and Black people. This wasn't it. this is just a diaspora war, and I'm glad it came and went. I just wanted to say my 2 cents about it. Just give you guys some research that I found online, because I research before I speak. And if anything, anybody has any 2 cents to say about it, about what I said, please comment below. We can have a discussion. But this is just how I feel about everything. Stop arguing online about dumb stuff, black people, and stop letting the white man win, okay? All right. And then that's all I had to say. This was kind of a rant, too. I just like talking. I like these style of videos. I just want to talk. Okay. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video on this channel. Check out my Spotify. Link below. I have lots of playlists. Check out my TikTok. I have a lot of reviews on there that I've made for the past 2 years. Link below. If you like my hair, let me know.
Standing, get it right. What I need for you is everlasting. Lovers at night, I might regret the day. What's it worth? Yeah, can't keep on no more, especially when I'm sober. I want